Hi there guys, I've just read a article on the internet about Microsoft and EA paying YouTube video makers to give them good reviews or bribing them. So keeping that in mind, here's my next video, an Xbox One review. Microsoft Xbox One was released just before Christmas 2013 to a handsome price of £1 million. This, of course, was totally worth the money because the console worked 100% like they said right out of the box. It also came with loads of games. Games such as Forza Motorsport 5, which of course is the best game ever to be released, in my opinion. Forza Motorsport 5 is my favourite game. I've played it loads. I like driving around in the cars. Another game which is also my favourite game of mine is Rise, Son of Rome. Of course, it's about someone who is someone's son in Rome, in Italy. And it's got supreme graphics and good animations for this day's standard. It plays really well and the controls aren't clunky at all. It controls really well with the dual Xbox One control pad. It's a very good game, Rise, Son of Rome. The next one that I like to review here, because it's also my other favourite game, is a game called Dead Rising 3. Of course, as the title suggests, it's about dead risings, and you control a man with something in his hand, and he goes around exploring dark, ever-changing world of secrets where every lethal encounter could be your last, so be very careful in Dead Rising. It's one of my favourite games. Moving on swiftly to another of my favourite games is Halo Xbox One. Halo is coming... Oh, yes, this is my favourite game even though it hasn't been released yet. And of course, there is the free-to-play fighting game classic released this year called Killer Instinct. It looks like it's a fighting game and you press the buttons really fast to hit your opponent. If you hit your opponent, you win. That's my favourite game right now. I like to pick the Wolfman. Games I'm looking forward to on the Xbox One, which is a fantastic console, did I say, are games like Titanfall, which, although it sounds rude, it's about robots. Also, I am looking forward to getting a copy of COD Ghosts, which sounds to me like it's about fishing. So, I like fishing. I used to go fishing with my father. This is probably the best game ever. In fact, no, wait. As I look at the screen, which I've got my list of games that I want on, that I wrote down because I forget the names of them. There's a game that got released just before Christmas, and this game looks amazing. Let me tell you about this game. This game is a war game. It's made by a company called EA, and it's where you shoot Chinese people. But not only do you shoot Chinese people, you shoot Chinese buildings. And when you shoot the Chinese buildings, they fall down on the Chinese peoples. This game is amazing. It's the best game ever made. The game worked like really well from day one, and I've been so impressed with the consistency of how good the online players seemed that I've seen on the YouTube. I just can't believe that they could release a game so good make it look so beautiful, make it work so well, and it'd be so cheap as only £65 for the premium edition. Please, EA or DICE or whoever, Battlefield 4, you've released the best game ever. I've just gave it the best review ever. Please think of me kindly. And that's my review of the Xbox One, Microsoft and EA Battlefield 4 in light of the conversations recently about them paying YouTube viewers. That has nothing to do with this. And the fact that I've not played any of these is nothing to do with any of it. Thank you. Thank you guys. Bye bye.